All right, we're live there. We're live here. Come on, Champy. Freedom came our way that night, just like a jet plane in out of sight. I was hauling ass at 1,000,000 miles an hour, wondering how hard I'd hit. When they came into the station, they said I was bad beyond repairs, but I got no qualms with my situation. Say, here I am. So say, Cherie, 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 won't you dare to say, Cherie, 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 won't you dare to say, Cherie, Cherie, Cherie. Yeah. Leave a message and your number, please. Take a time to want to satisfy me. Take all these old fantasies and send them care of me. You got bad breath, doggy. That is some bad breath. You had to come closer to me to give me some of that? Is that? That's a stinky dog. That is one stinky dog. What's happening, good people? What's happening? What is going down? What's shaking? Have I tried making Suno songs for my dog singing? I haven't, because he's a bit monotone. he's Johnny One Note. Oh, good lordy, good people. So we got some stuff to play with tonight. We're going to do some vibe coding later. We're going to do it in two places. And then OpenAI is up to some really interesting stuff. So, have you been paying attention? Probably not, because why would you? There are now 3 different apps that have vertical video, TikTok-like platforms that are AI-generated content. One of them is Pika Labs. One of them is Suno. They've got this thing called, what's it called in Suno? Jams. No. Something. Rolls. Hang on. Suno. In Suno. No, not radio. It's called Hooks. Hooks. So if you go to Suno, Hooks, it's like TikTok, except it's Suno music and then whatever video you put on top of it. So it could be real video, could be generated video, but it's AI songs. And then you've got Meta, who's got this thing called Vibes. Apparently, OpenAI is about to launch a vertical video feed template, flicking video vertically, like TikTok, that is Sora 2 powered. It's a TikTok question. What are your thoughts on Descript's Underlord? Well, I think that I haven't played with it enough to have an informed opinion on it. But having used, I played with it a little bit early on, and it was a little janky. And but I like the concept. And if you want to experience something like it, go to producer.ai. And that's just for audio. It's not for video. But it's like Suno, but it's more like a chat interface for Suno. Question: have you used Claude 4.5? No, that's one of the things we were going to vibe code tonight. Was go over to Claude and play with 4.5. So 4.5, we're going to play with Lovable's new Cloud backend. We're going to play with, and their Claude or Lovable AI, where you don't have to do APIs in to use AI. And then I figured we'd go look at OpenAI's backend. But anyway, so apparently OpenAI is coming out with this TikTok-like clone that's going to be all AI-generated video. This is now the 4th of these, and there's probably more, but this is the 4th of companies that have got, large language models or, some sort of generative model putting out content sites, AI-generated content. Sorry, Mr. IT, I can't. Wonder where human verification fits. I don't think it probably does at this point. I think human verified platforms are going to be different. I think you're going to see AI generated content platforms proliferate. You're going to see a ton of them. I don't think people are really going to give a shit, to be quite honest. I know everyone's got their panties in a twist about, is it AI generated? If it's AI generated, it's just AI slop. Unless it's not. Like, you can make things with AI that don't suck. Most people don't. But the things that get popular on these platforms will be things that have, are popular, right? It might not be your cup of tea, but it'll be the things that are popular. TikTok pin, Brother 52. I had a GPT agent try to take online quizzes. A trip to watch it try to cheat on behalf of students. Was it trying to cheat on behalf of students? I guess students having the agent take the quiz for them. That's where human verification could be really important, right? Verify that the student is the student, and they can only log into the site if they've got a verified human ID, right? And then you can track their IP address and shit like that. When it didn't know the answer, it tried to go to Course Hero. Oh, that's funny. I assume Course Hero is a cheating site. I haven't been in college in a while, so I don't know I don't know the cheating scene in college these days. I don't know the learning scene in college these days. Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. Can do a little 10 to 20-second vid. All it takes is a slightly invasive brain probe. um, let's go. What did I do? I did a post today. Twitter's so fucking weird, man. You know, I put up stuff that I'm really proud of or stuff that I've really thought about. It gets 0 views. And then today I basically just did a repost of a quote tweet of the Lovable's new cloud service thing. And I basically said this is a bigger deal than people think it is. And that's gotten like all these shares and likes and comments and shit like that. And I didn't really say that much. It's just bizarre what clicks and hits. You know, it must be someone did something. Yes, after AI, none of us know what learning is anymore. Yeah, brother 52. I mean, I think that you're right. I think we don't know what learning is right now, and I think that we don't know the value of organized learning. As funny as I was saying that, I was thinking organized religion, but it's it's organized learning up to this point, you know, to get knowledge into someone's head required some amount of process. You could agree or disagree with the process, but it took time to get knowledge out of books and out of professors and out of, online courses and into someone's head. And that took time. And now we're living in a world where we're going to play with Lovable tonight. I don't have to go to computer science school to be able to code. Now, you can certainly make the argument if you want to go, if you want to be able to code right, you go to school. But what does coding right mean? Coding right means what is the definition of it today? Right? The big deal about Lovable is that they're starting to bury the configuration part of coding. They're starting to take care of that for you. They're starting to handle that for you. Speaking of which, because I had Supabase hooked up, and I think because I challenged some computer dude, I think he hacked my Supabase. so there's a good example of if you just have a clueless vibe coder like me coding and you don't set up your Supabase config right, someone could come in there and knock the shit out of it, which I think is what happened. Which is fine. Like I'll deal with that, but like as soon as someone can crack that, right? As soon as if it's Lovable or if it's Cursor or whoever figures out how to have regular people create apps that are decently, decently robust, then they're gonna win, man. They're gonna get lots and lots and lots of people that have ideas that want to put them out in the world. So yeah. All right, let's go. Let's go take a look at a couple of things. So, OpenAI. Share this tab instead. All right. So, a couple of things. Sora is missing from this list. Sora used to be here, below Codex. So Codex is their coding library or is their coding tool, and Sora used to be right there. So that probably tells me that Sora 2 is coming. Maybe it's going to be built into this. Maybe it's not. Who knows? And then I went into settings, and there's a whole bunch of new shit. So I figured we'd just go through it. The general tab, color theme, accent color. If you didn't know you can change accent colors, you can. That's kind of fun. Language, spoken language, voice, you choose your voice, and then show additional models. If you want to see 4.0, you have to turn that on. Notifications, push notifications, push and emails for responses and tasks. So you can turn those off or on. Personalization. So there's a bunch of stuff in personalization now. They've completely redesigned this panel. And why is that? Oh, there we go. That's better. I was having weird screen redraw bullshit. So enable customization. I don't think you could turn that off entirely before. So this is now, I think they've added this blanket switch. GPT personality, if you click on that, wait, this is now different. Hang on a sec. Let me reload this page. But I just loaded this. This is weird. Oh, man. Oh, okay. I see what they're doing here. Okay. So Chatgpt personality, they've got 4 default modes other than default: cynic, robot, listener, and nerd. So if you haven't played with personality, go play with that. And then in custom instructions, you can add additional behavior, and they've got a whole bunch of those: chatty, witty, straight shooting, encouraging, Gen Z, pragmatic, outside the box, things like that. About you, what's your nickname? What's your occupation? More about you. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. Reference saved memories. So this is the ones where you say remember something, or when it says, hey, I remembered this, this is where you manage them. And if you go to manage them, it'll load them, and you can, I don't think you can edit these still. No, you can delete memories, but you can't edit the memories. So if you want to edit something, you have to delete it and then go tell it to save your whatever version of it you want to save. And then reference chat history is in here. And then there's record mode, and in advanced, you can turn on or off tools. So I don't know if you've been in this back end for a while, but it's getting quite complicated. Connectors are like connecting to things like Gmail and Google Calendar. I've done that. I don't really use it. I don't really trust it. So they're connected, but I don't tend to use that. Schedules are interesting. If you schedule, you can schedule regular prompts, like every morning, go do research on the latest things on some subject. Orders. This is new. No orders yet. Products you buy with ChatGPT will show here. So one of the things that OpenAI announced today is that they're going to have the ability to order natively for Etsy and Shopify to start, with more to come. So they've been toying with this for a while, that they now show product pages and links out to e-commerce sites within ChatGPT. Now you're going to be able to buy directly within ChatGPT, and they've got some sort of commerce connection, like an MCP kind of commerce connection. These tools, so here's the battle going on, as far as I can tell it. If you think ChatGPT is now making a TikTok-like thing with AI-generated videos in the feed, they're kind of trying to do everything. And so I think what you're going to see is these frontier models, as their platforms get more and more and more capable, they're all going to try to do everything. Elon Musk 2 years ago described this as the everything app. He wants X to be the everything app. It's where you shop, it's where you chat, it's where you get hired, it becomes LinkedIn, it becomes where you do your work, it becomes everything, right? It's the everything app. I think that's where they all start to go. There's M. Chester, what's happening? Source Camp's in the house. Connectors are amazing when they work. Then you have data controls. So you can, tell it if you want it to train other people. You've got security. You now have parental controls. You can add a family member. This person is my parent or guardian. This person is my child. You put in an email address, and when they sign in, it's got parental controls. Now, if they've got parental controls, could you turn off the fucking babysitting guardrails, please? That would be nice. It'd be nice to be able to just, write a fiction story that's got bad things in it, you know, without getting yelled at for being an immoral piece of shit. And then you got your account stuff. So anyway, if you haven't been into ChatGPT settings in a while, it's worth going in there and looking. Okay, so Claude, let's go to Claude. So Claude today launched Sonnet 4.5, which Claude Sonnet 4 and Opus 4, was it Opus 4? I think so. Opus 4.1 was the big powerful coding model, and now you've got Sonnet 4.5, and apparently this thing coded straight for 30 hours without losing context. It generated 11,000 lines of code over 30 hours. I don't, it basically just kept working until it got it right, and did it for 30 hours continuously. I don't quite know what that means, but I know that the record previously was 5 hours. So if this thing can now go for 30 hours straight working on a coding problem, I don't know. These things are getting better. Let's just put it that way. So I think what might be fun is to just go ahead and tell it to write a program for us and see how it do. So we'll say, and I'm gonna do an Asteroids video game clone because I've done enough of them now that I kind of know what decent looks like. So let's just see if it does a decent one. Make me an Asteroids video game clone like the original arcade game with vector graphics, great physics, sounds that match the original, controls, high score, etc. Make sure the game looks as much like looks and plays. Make sure the game looks and plays as much like the original as possible. All right. Am I sharing the wrong tab? Yes, I am. Thank you very, very much. All right, so now this thing is going. Kyleroids. that just sounds like a medical condition. All right, Asteroids arcade game. Let's see how it do. I'll create an authentic Asteroids arcade game clone for you with vector graphics, classic physics, and all the original features. Like, I mean, here's the thing. Enough people have done Asteroids clones over the years that there are probably thousands, tens of thousands of variations of Asteroids, in the training set. So, all right, here we go. That looks pretty decent, actually. Press enter to start. Enter. Enter. Oh, there we go. Ooh, this is really good. Oh, except I don't know how to shoot. Press enter to play again. Okay, so the entire game. How do I stop that? Stop. Doesn't fit in the window. The ship is too fast. Spacebar doesn't shoot. All right, let's just have it go fix some shit. Why is that? Okay. Diagnosed and strategized fixes for the game's technical hiccups. V4. So it's already written it's already written and started over on 2 different versions, or yeah, 2 additional fixes. So we're on version 4 already. And the cool thing with this is you can go back to previous versions. Now it's on V5, the latest. All right, here we are. Asteroids, enter. Okay. Okay. Things are way too fast still, and I can't see the bullets. Reload. All right. V7. So it looks like it's going in and fixing one thing at a time, which I don't know if that's what it is doing, but that's actually kind of promising rather than try to fix a bunch of stuff and go screw things up. All right, so let's go over. We're going to hop over to Lovable here in a second. And because while this is cool, if I want to turn this into actual something real with like a back end, I have to set all that up. So let's see if we got this some version of working. All right, that's good. There we go. That's not bad. It's oh my god. That's horrible. Okay, whatever. Let's go to Lovable. All right, so here we are at Lovable. What was I going to do? Okay, so Lovable. So here's the big deal with Lovable. Lovable was the first of the vibe coding tools to basically not assume that you're a developer. It's one of the first vibe coding tools. Like all of the other tools, like Cursor and even Replit Agent to some degree, and Copilot on GitHub Copilot from Microsoft. All these things basically assume that you know what a backend is, you know what a web server is, you know what a database is, you know what authentication is and how to configure it, you know how to do all the security stuff. Lovable was the first one that said we're just going to focus on web apps, right? Which limits what you can do with them, but it also makes it more simple, right? You're just developing for one platform, a web browser. And they tightly incorporated Supabase, which is a third-party database system, and they kind of configured it for you, but you still had to set it up. It would sort of tell you what to do, but you had to set it up. So when that came into place was if you wanted people to be able to remember what they typed into your app, you need a database. So what they've launched today is Lovable Cloud and Lovable AI. And in both of these cases, in theory, we don't have to set up shit. So we can just make an AI app that allows people to log in, save their shit, and use AI tools. We can build AI tools. So let's go on ahead and create a something. Let's see. I want to go look for something first. I want to go look for some interface. So here I am on the Google. Let me see. Image generator app. And then let's go look at images. Let's go find something that's got cool interface, man. Yeah, man. All right, this is pretty cool. Where is it? Can I copy this image? Copy image, and then we'll go back to Lovable. Can I just paste this? Yes. All right. Beautiful. I really enjoy Lovable, and their user interface is beautiful, but no idea how to use Supabase. So in theory, Source Camp, you no longer have to do that. So here's what we're going to do. I want to create a pet. I've made this before. I made this before on Google Gemini. A pet selfie maker that uses Lovable AI and Lovable Cloud for so users can save their creations. A user uploads a picture of their pet and then selects from a list of locations or types in a location. Let's see, location. Or types in a location. And then should we have, and let's see, and the kind of outfit the pet is wearing. And then the app generates a selfie. As if the pet took the pic themselves. All right? Boom. So let's see. Here we go. Let's see if this actually works. Now, if you've already created an app that already uses Supabase, my experience was it's hard to get it to understand that it's got this cloud shit, which they may have fixed since I tried it, because I tried it when it first went into beta. Do you write a good prompt to connect all of those? No, I write shitty prompts. So one of the so there's a couple of things. Because I'm kind of writing these on the fly, I'm not really using good prompts. Now, what I could and should do is I could go over to Chatgpt and explain to Chatgpt what I want, have it write a software spec, things like that. So I've done that before in here. It's just a few more steps. I also like to see how well these tools do with shitty prompts, right? So if you want, one of the best practices with something like Lovable is give it really clear instructions. One of the downsides of giving it really clear instructions is you're losing a bit of that serendipity. Like sometimes it'll come up with something, you're like, oh, I wouldn't have thought of that. So you can overthink it, but it's probably better to come in with a more structured prompt into something like this than not. But most non-engineers are not going to come in with good, highly structured prompts. They're going to come in with shitty prompts. So if this thing can actually pull off something interesting, with a shitty prompt, then think what it could do with a good prompt. Okay, let's see what it says here. I'll create a stunning pet selfie maker app. Let me analyze the reference image. It shows a modern AI art generation app with a dark theme of vibrant pink and purple gradients. Oh, I should have told it not to use pink and purple. Oh well. Pet photo upload with preview, location selector, outfit selector, AI powered generation using Lovable AI, user authentication, email and password, save selfie view gallery of pet selfies, responsive design. Tech approach, Lovable Cloud for database, auth, and AI image generation via edge functions. Dark purple theme, enable cloud. Oh, look at this, allow. Oh, look. Oh, it was waiting for me. Okay, complete backend and AI models out of the box. Built-in backend, database storage, authentication, and backend logic. What I haven't heard there, I don't think that they've got commerce. I don't think that they have payments. That is likely next, I would think. Add an LLM to your app. Add chat, image generation, and text analysis instantly. Free to start, pay as you scale. Free usage included everywhere. Top up on paid plans. Track usage and settings. Settings-usage. All right. Enabled AI. Modified the database. Create profile tables. Can I look at them? No. Wait. Oh, look. There's our tables. Look at all our tables. Oh, it's so sexy. It's so sexy. Hey, I noticed you have a database table there, big boy. Did you set up that database just for me? Oh my God, that's so sexy. That's very sexy. All right, it's spinning up the preview. We can go look at code that it's writing. Starting live preview. Oh, that's interesting. It hasn't even started writing code yet. Although it says starting live preview. Editing. Yeah, it's editing all this stuff. It's just not showing us yet. Cloud's enabled. Yeah, this is pretty slick. So Source Camp, this is doing what you hoped it would. You don't have to deal with Supabase. Fairy Tale Revolution. Hello, what's happening? What's shaking? What's going down? I do it the logical way in writing rather than prompt engineering. That's cool. Yeah, that's another cool way to do it too. Yeah, if you just describe it well. Yeah, you don't need to do prompt engineering. You don't need to do highly structured prompts. You can just do well written, detailed. Explain it in English really well. It like Lovable was the first one when I first started playing with these. Replit Agent got it pretty close. Lovable was the one that the app actually looked good, functioned, and was super easy. And then when it came time to configure the database and things, it was actually simple enough that you could do it. They were helping you a fair amount. Replit Agent did that to a degree, but there were kind of some handoffs where they were like, go figure it out yourself there, big boy. And then things like Cursor and Copilot and things like that, those are very much designed for engineers, right? They assume that you know what the fuck you're doing. And quite frankly, if you're creating an app to put in the world, you should know what in the fuck you're doing. But that's not always going to be the case. And we're in this transition period right now where real engineers are looking at these tools and going, but those are just playthings, children. That's not real programming. And they're not wrong, right? Just like a year ago, film people were saying, oh, that video, yeah, that's not usable for production grade stuff, right? And now all of a sudden this year, some stuff's starting to come out where production people are like, holy shit. Now, you're also starting to see, companies like Lionsgate going, this is harder than we thought. But we're in a transition period. So if you're on the side of assuming that these tools suck and vibe coding will never be real coding, you're wrong. If you're on the side of vibe coding is awesome and it makes world class apps, you're also wrong, right? So on these two polls, both of those teams are wrong right now. We're in this squishy middle place where, depending on the use case, maybe Lovable with its cloud backend gets to the point that you could actually launch a decent app. And I guess you're going to have to probably figure out how to add your own commerce to it. But once they add that, you could actually have an app that you could charge for, right? Okay, so don't have an account, sign up. Let's go ahead and sign up, shall we? Apparently we can't. Oh, wait, welcome back. Sign in to continue, create an account. Okay, so we'll do that. And we'll do dang. Okay, let's see. Don't need that. Don't need that. Create amazing pet selfies. Upload your pet's photo. So let's go find a champy photo. Champ. Name contains champ. Oh, there's a bunch of selfies. Dad and champ. Ah, look how cute he is. Oh, wait, you're not seeing that because that's all right. Let me close that. Oh my God. I've got too many windows open, people. You can't see any of this. Okay, drag and drop did not work, so that's annoying. Click to upload. So the first thing we're going to say is we need drag and drop. Champ. Hang on a second. Dad and champ. What's this one? Oh no. Hang on, I'll be with you in a second. I just got to get a picture of my dog, my big fat pupper. All right, here's a good one. Image must be less than 5 megabytes. Okay, let's fix this. We need drag and drop, and large images should be resampled down. And then while that's doing that, let me see if I can go find a smaller image. That's not good. That one's good. And that's smaller. So we're going to say coffee shop, outfit, sports jersey, generate pet selfie. All right. There's my little doggy. Generating magic. Yeah. See what I'm saying? You see why this works, people? So cute, right? Oh, let's see. Can I generate another one? Eiffel Tower in a sunglasses and Hawaiian shirt. Should be good. Save that image. Oh, wait, hang on. Can I copy this image? Wait. How do I get to it? Oh, it's not letting me. Oh, damn it. Oh, save to gallery. Save to gallery. Download. Nice. Oh, yeah, look. Now I have a gallery. Hey, this is cool. Okay. I should be able to right click, save, or copy the images that are generated. Let's see what else. What else didn't it do? What else did it do that I didn't like? Can we drag and drop now? Let me close this. Let me see if we can drag and drop. Image optimized. So it just optimized the image for us. That's cool. That's cool that it did that. All right, so we're going to select the location, Times Square, in a superhero outfit, generate pet selfie. It should auto save to gallery. Well, but if it creates a shitty one, I don't mind. I don't mind it being a manual save to gallery. Like that doesn't really look like him. Oh, but look at it took a picture of him and put him there. Make sure you can upload any file size. Save in. Oh yeah, save in different file formats. I should be able to right click save the images generated. I should be able to upload in any aspect ratio, and I should also choose wide or vertical output. All right, let's check your internet connection. No, my internet connection is fine. Are you going? Are you doing your thing? All right. It says it's thinking. Let me go drag a different photo in there. these are selfies from my other time I did this. They're so good. These selfies are the best. This is all Nano Banana, by the way, on the back end here. It's so annoying how most of the selfie image generators include a picture of the camera. Oh, we can tell it to fix that. Fix the prompt so that the selfie doesn't include the device, just that they have their leg/arm out, or even just a picture of them, like a friend took it. All right, and we're going to go fix that. And let's see, save to gallery. Let's save that one. See if that writes it to our database. We can't see what you're seeing in the other images. Yeah, I know. It's a drag. All right, so I do have two Eiffel Tower, Paris. I do have two things in my my pet selfie gallery. This is good. He'll be the emperor of the litter. Kyle, why? Why what? Why am I making this app? Because it gives me great joy. A new social media company would be interesting if it did it. What did you make? You never did say. I don't know. I might have to copy this one. Actually, SourceCamp, this is a really good parlor trick, right? Generate a selfie maker, because for someone that doesn't understand coding, website design, or AI, if you want to blow their fucking mind, you could go, hey, listen, let's say you had an idea and you thought, wouldn't it be cool if someday you could make an app, like if you went to the right school and you learned the right coding, and you learned about compression ratios and aspect ratios and mathematics, that you could create an app where someone could upload a picture of their pet or take a picture of their pet and turn it into a selfie as if that pet was traveling all over the world. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, whatever. And then as you're saying that, you're typing in the prompt, or you just paste in the prompt, and then you just build it right there in front of them. That would be pretty mind blowing. Great parlor trick, right? I saw them making apps that will do voice calls for business, setting up appointments. Create an app using iOS and Kotlin for a startup. Um, Lovable doesn't do that. I think there's a new one out there called Mocha, which might do native iOS, but there's another one. There's one that specifically does, yeah, Rourke, RORK, specifically does native iOS apps. Okay, let's see what this thing says. Done. I've updated the prompt to remove devices that are generated. Now selfies will look either like paw extended style, like the pet stretched out their leg or arm, or friend candid style, like a buddy took a picture. The images will focus on the pet's face with natural expressions and good lighting. Fix the selfie prompt, preview latest. All right, I think we're good. So let me just hit re-roll here. We'll reload it. Loading your gallery. Oh, look, it kept my gallery. Okay, so the database is working. So Source Camp, this is pretty slick, man. Pet Selfie Maker powered by Lovable AI. Oh, I'm going to say remove. Let's see if it'll do it. Powered by Lovable AI under the title. And let's kill the pink and purple color scheme since every vibe coded app uses it. Let's make it look more like I don't know. Come up with a unique idea. Or I could just go to Google and get a better interface that doesn't have pink and purple in it. Hang on. Share this tab instead. Hang on a sec. Let me see here. Breaking. Oh, all Google models are free for a week and Lovable. Oh, that's cool. All right. I'm down with that. So wait, there's no image generation app out there that doesn't have purple and pink. Well, here's blue. I mean, it still has that pink and purple shit in it. Let's see. Image generator app, analog style. No. Where's green? Let's at least get green. Okay, here, we'll just copy this image. We'll go over here to Lovable. Oh, what did it do? Oh, it made it some sort of vomit color. Try this one. And then we'll hit paste. Update interface to match. I kind of feel like, oh yeah, so wait, so you upload your pet selfie, right? Okay, hang on. Hold please, champ. Name champ. Let's see. What's that? No. He's just a cutie. Oh wait, you're not seeing any of this. Oh, you can't because you can't. But hang on, I'll be with you in a second. Everybody, just calm down. You just calm. You just cool your jets. Oh, perfect photo. Okay, here we go. Boom. We're gonna share this tab. Oh, and it made the color green. I like this color. Look at that. Look how cool that is. Okay, we're gonna go vertical. We're gonna go. Oh, I should be able to. Can I type in here? No. Okay. Oh wait, custom location. Okay, custom. Okay. So let's see. The pull down menus. Oops. The pull down menus for location, etc., should let me natively edit what's in the box. I should be able to choose or type or edit. Okay. So we're going to have it fix that shit, but we're going to go, let's see, coffee shop, party hat, vertical, generate pet selfie. So we've got this will be interesting to see if it's good at this. We've got a horizontal input and we're asking for a vertical output. Nano Banana is notoriously shitty at this. So maybe because we're using, yeah, see, it didn't do it. It did it horizontal. We're gonna have to if Nano Banana is the back end, can you also create animations of this? Possibly. That would be whatever you call it. What's their video one? VO3. Can you make it so that there is an additional button after the selfie is made that is animate, which makes the image into a looping video. Yeah, I'm going to take out looping. Just makes it into a video. All right, we'll try that. Okay, now I've got locations and I can edit. Great. Beautiful. Did it do that with all of them? Yes, it did. Very nice. Very nice. Except for aspect ratio. Okay. For aspect ratio, I don't need to edit. Just make that a pure pull down. Also, increase the font size on the editable pull down menus. All right, so we'll do that as soon as it fixes. If it adds this animate thing, that would be kind of cool. And notice it did it. He's got a weird hand, but it didn't put the what you call it in there. 3 edits made. Perfect. I've added an animation feature. Oh, animate. Look here. Animating. You think it's really doing it? Edge function. Returned a non-2x status code. Yeah, I bet. Okay. So wait, let's go look at that. Add animate button. The video button may take longer, and it uses credits from your workspace. Animate. All right. So I'm going to say animate button didn't work. Let's lose it. Also for aspect ratio. Okay. So let's fix our app. Joe DeSalt, hey gang, what's he building? Some kind of animation tool in Lovable? I built a selfie maker. So you upload a picture of your pet, and then you stick a location in, winter jacket, and then we're going to go, oh, we don't have, we're going to go, whatever. We're just going to say generate selfie picture. And then it's going to generate a selfie for us. Oh, wait, can I right click? Yes, cool. That worked. It did save that. Generating magic. It actually seems to be. Hey, there's Champy. There's Champion in in snowy Denver at Sloan's Lake. That's pretty funny. And then I can save to gallery, and it doesn't really look like him. Like it fucks up his eyes a lot, but that's all right. And so now I've got 4 different images saved because I'm using the database, and I can trash them if I don't like them. Okay. So there's vertical. So let's do, oops. It looks like you lost the pick list for location and outfit. Make them more creative. Anyway. And you know what's interesting about this, having built this in the Gemini app building thing, which is at aistudio.google.com/apps. It's pretty good, and it does some of this backend stuff for you as well. I think Lovable's it's a friendlier interface environment, and it's a friendlier, like it just seems to be a bit more smooth and fluid with how it's updating the app dynamically. I just like it. 24 options for locations. Northern Lights in Ireland, underwater coral reef, space station window, private jet interior, perfect. Hot air balloon. These are so good. 24 optional outfits. Okay, they're not working. Let's reload. All right, we got to upload our picture of our dog. There's our dog. Hello, doggy. Look, optimized image. It resized it from 6.45 megabytes to 0.48 megabytes. Like, just think about that. I've done enough product stuff in my life that I understand that if you put a file limitation in, can't be larger than 5 megabytes because we don't want to upload giant photos here, right? You have another option. If someone uploads a giant photo, rather than saying, hey, go fuck yourself, you just say, we'll just take that photo and we'll resize it because we don't need a giant photo here. Nano Banana doesn't need super amounts of detail. It's not generating super amounts of detail, right? And so it just did that. How cool is that? All right, so let's go pick our location. Very nice. And I can type it in. Good. Very nice. That's what we wanted. And then let's see, private jet interior. I think 24 is a bit much, but that's okay. We'll do ninja headband and mask. We're going to try to do vertical again, and we're going to see if we can get it to fix this. I have an idea for how to fix it. Yeah, generate. Look at him with his ninja headband on his jet. Okay. There is an issue with Nano Banana where the last image you upload determines the aspect ratio. Let's fix this bug. Let's fucking fix this bug for Google, shall we? Let's fix this bug by uploading a dummy frame that is the correct aspect ratio after we upload the picture of the pet. Oh, also, we need to be able to put in the name of the pet and we should handwrite. Let's see, we should handwrite a note on the photo that mentions the location and signed by pet name on yeah, that's good. We'll see how that does. All right. Now, I want to share something maybe interesting to you here. That thing that I just talked about, where the last image that you upload determines the aspect ratio of Nano Banana. How did I discover that? Through a lot of frustration, just playing with Nano Banana, just playing with it and playing with it. And I could not figure out what is it? Why can I not get a consistent aspect ratio? I ask for it to give me an aspect ratio and it fucks it up. And at some point on Twitter, someone said, oh, by the way, whatever's the last image that you upload on Nano Banana, that's what it does the output aspect ratio of. The dumbest thing I've ever heard, but that's how it works. So the only way I knew that is by playing. So part of the goal here of this channel is just play, just play, just play. Try and fix. Yeah, I had a feeling you were going to fuck that up. You went on ahead and you screwed it up, didn't you? All right. Let's see. Did it lose images? No. All right, this is still going. I'll fix the aspect ratio bug and add the pet name with the handwritten note in the photo. I'm already thinking how to monetize this. Play with Mixboard yet? So amazing. Yeah, Papa Dunk. So not only did I play with Mixboard, we went to, where did we do it? I think we went to the Gemini AI Studio.google.com/app, the app maker, and we made a version of Mixboard. We vibe coded a version of Mixboard like 3 nights ago. It was really cool. Yeah, Mixboard's pretty slick, but it's like you can vibe code a better version of Mixboard than what Mixboard currently is. Like I had it auto aligning pictures with auto alignment with like the lines that show up dynamically. It was pretty cool. All right, um, let's see if we have a functional app. All right, red carpet premiere. He's going to be wearing a wizard robe, and we're going to go vertical. Generate pet selfie. Please enter your pet's name. Where's the pet's name? Oh, pet's name, Champ. Champy. Hey, Champy. Look at that. It had error checking in it. I didn't put in the pet's name and it fixed it. It flipping fixed it. How cool is that? Now let's look at our selfie gallery. If you click on the pictures, it's not zooming in. Look at that. Greetings from the red carpet premiere, Champy. How cool is that? Damn. Save to gallery. Saving. Wish that were a little snappier, but there you go. It also did not do a vertical selfie. Let's see. Aspect ratio fix. Added a dummy frame upload after the pet image to force the correct aspect ratio. The aspect ratio fix did not seem to work. Another let's see, did not seem to work. That red carpet thing is really good. It's a really good photo. Oh, okay. Try something else. And then we're going to also do clicking on any image uploaded, generated, or gallery should zoom into that image full screen. Okay. So we got a pretty cool app here, I gotta say. Oh, you know what else I want to do? I'm gonna say reduce the number of choices in the location and outfit to 12 each, keeping the most creative with some classic locations. Let's see. Also, make the list font size larger. Do we want anything else? Oh, yeah. Finally, keep the customize your pet selfie window on screen even before the user uploads their pet photo. Okay, what did we just have it do? Oh, fix the aspect ratio. All right, let's try one more thing. We're going to fix this. Let's try to do our aspect ratio. I have low self-confidence this will work. Snowy Mountain Lodge in a fashion designer outfit. His name's Champy. Oh, we should also, that should be, we should remember that. Oh, yeah, that's what we should do. We should also remember the uploaded photo and the pet name into the database. Greetings from Snowy Mountain Lodge, Champy. Tell me this isn't the fucking best. Oh my god, it's good. Okay, now we lost our. Now we're losing shit. Okay, so let's fix this. By the way, what I'm experiencing here, where I fix one thing, it breaks another thing. I do this, it breaks that. This thing I just can't fix at all. That's vibe coding. And if you want to bitch about it, you can bitch about it. But the option, the other option is go learn to code. All right. That's life. Exactly. That's exactly right. Okay. So it kept our this thing here, so it's not a big empty hole. That's great. And your pet's name, Champy. Let's drag and drop an image onto it. Bang. It's processing. Pet photo uploaded. Beautiful. There it is. There's our 12 locations. Hot air balloon ride. Outfit, sunglasses and Hawaiian shirt. Vertical. Refactor, update lovable to something. Whatever. Okay. Generating selfie magic. It's still remembering other selfies. I'm feeling like we need those to be smaller. We need those to be a little smaller. Well, that's a very cute photo, but we ain't got no aspect ratio action. Okay. I have another idea for aspect ratio. If I change the aspect ratio, why don't you recrop the uploaded photo to match the aspect ratio virtually? And then when you send the photo to Nano Banana, send the cropped version. Let's try that. Boom. Greetings from Hot Air Balloon Ride, Champy. It's so amazing what's possible. It blows my mind every day. I listen. We are in such different territory. What blows me away when I posted today that this lovable update was a big deal, and I got coders coming in there. Show me one example of something that was done that's an actual scalable app. Like they're just all fucking bitter. Like I get it. I get the existential threat. Like Accenture laid off 11,000 people today, and more are coming because AI is changing consulting fundamentally. That's every job. Every job is going to be blasted like that. But like the idea that these tools aren't going to get better is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, I tell you. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, cropped preview, vertical. Look at that. That works. Square. All right, vertical. Choose a location. Okay, so wait. So instead of the cropped preview being in the customize window, just change the display of the uploaded original. Yeah, that's good. You should share this on X, tag Lovable once you publish it. Oh yeah, by the way, Lovable for the next 7 days is doing a Lovable build-a-thon. Today was the first day. I didn't even realize that, but this is a cool enough feature launch. This virtual backend, this cloud backend, Cloud AI and Lovable Cloud, Lovable AI. You don't have to configure shit. The only thing missing right now is what you call it. The only thing missing right now is payment. Champy. Okay, so it's not remembering Champy's name. Okay, so the app isn't remembering the pet name or the previous file upload. It should. This experience that we're having right now, where the bulk of the app was done in whatever it was, 15 minutes, and then all of these little details that I'm doing right now are taking for fucking ever. This is software development. Like, this is it. Software development is, oh, that's cool. Oh, but you know what it should do? It should do this. You're like, dang, nabbit. Uh-oh. Allow that. Why? Okay, that's working. Free tier, 5 prompts per day gets $25 a month in cloud compute credits. AI plus storage. That $25 a month in cloud compute credits, Brandon, is like, that is such a meaningless number. I mean, it's not. You know, it's not meaningless, but is that going to get you, like, you can have 2 users making 10 images and then you're done? Or is that like 2,000 users making 20 images and then you're done? That's a lot. That's a lot for a startup. Well, not if Nano Banana is still as expensive as it was. I think Nano Banana is like 30 cents an image or something like that, maybe even more. Northern Lights in Ireland wearing tuxedo. We're going to go vertical. Notice how it fixed our image, vertical image here. This is cool. All right. Let's see if it generates a vertical image. Come on there, boys. Generating image. We got vertical. We got vertical. You understand what I'm saying, peoples? All right, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. So, and we're getting our full. If you click on shit, you get the full zoom in image. This is good. This is I gotta say that I don't know what backend they're using here right now. Do we know? Settings, project settings, project category, hide the lovable badge. Yeah, we want to hide that. Includes unprotected database samples and security scans. Rename, remix. All right, I don't know what backend they're using here, but it's really good. Like it's quick and it's not really fucking too much up. Oh, let's see. Okay. So here's a bug. Bug. After I generate, the pull down menus are blank. So we want to fix that. Oh. Also, let's make the gallery 3 columns instead of 2. And display whatever aspect ratio the image is in the thumbnail, so the user doesn't have to open the image to see. The tiles should remain consistent size regardless of aspect ratio. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's go square and generate a selfie square while it's recoding. So are we saying that Lovable doesn't need a Gen Xer? No, of course you need a Gen Xer. You've got to have a cranky Gen Xer in the corner. But I would say Lovable, here's what's clear to me about Lovable. Lovable has hired some liberal arts majors. Is that square? That's square, right? Yep, that's square. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And now let's do a horizontal, wide. We should call it not vertical, we should call it tall. It should be wide and tall, square, wide, tall. Come on. Come on, people. Let's go wide. Oh, look, it did it. It fixed it. It fixed it vertical. Okay. Fixed both issues. No, it's not. It's not 3 across, is it? Oh, it's 3 across if you go wide. Uh-oh, what did I do? Can I get it back? That's so cute. Okay, got an idea here. Okay. Let's make the gallery tiles smaller still, so it's 4 wide for a web page, 3 wide for a skinny page, and skinny page. Okay, damn it. And single for mobile. Also, generate the selfie above the controls and uploaded image. Should it be the gallery? You either flip to the gallery. Yeah, let's just see what this looks like. What are the little crowns next to our names? Why am I number 3? How do I become a number 1? Does Lovable work for mobile apps too? No, right now, Lovable's only for web apps. Nano Banana's 4 cents on Replicate. Okay. All right, so this is good. So now put the selfie up here. Okay, let's add. So to the options below the selfie, let's add a couple. The buttons should be retake. Let's see. Redo. Redo. Save to gallery. View gallery. Download. Oh, you know what else is missing? Share. Let's add a few. And then share should use native sharing panel. Boom. All right. This is now starting to turn into an app. Maybe add a little dice icon that will randomly choose a location and outfit. Some people aren't very creative. I like that. Okay. We'll do that next time. This is so cute. If you wonder why they call it vibe coding, because like just how I'm going tonight, like I'm like, we could do this, we could do that. Oh, I have an idea. We could do this, could do that. An error occurred trying to fix auto magically. Beautiful. What model is it using for the images? Nano Banana. An error occurred. We'll try to fix automatically. Okay, good. This is good. Times Square, New York. We're gonna go Rockstar Leather, and we'll go tall. Oh, we didn't call it tall yet. We've got to fix that. Generate pet selfie. Now let's see if this is confusing. I'm just gonna let it sit here because what the selfie's gonna do is it's gonna move all this shit out of the way. I think that's right. I think we want the top of the thing to be the image, right? Pet selfie generated. Okay, we've got to jump to the top. Okay, redo. All right. Let's see. Important question. Via one of your API keys or Lovable? Lovable, baby. So listen, the reason we're playing with Lovable today, they launched, it came out of beta. I played with it a little bit in beta, but it came out of beta today. Lovable launched two different products, Lovable Cloud and Lovable AI. Lovable Cloud is a backend database and auth environment. So instead of having to hook up Supabase, which you had to do before, and which mine got hacked tonight because I was mouthing off to developers. Someone went in and said, "I'll teach you, you fucking punk." So that is now all just handled. And then Lovable AI is, it just automatically, I assume it's using Google technology here because it's using Nano Banana for the images. But basically, you can create an AI powered app. It doesn't look like we can do animations. It doesn't look like it's using VO3, but we're using Nano Banana. I didn't have to configure a fucking thing. Like, this was literally, let's make a pet selfie maker, and essentially from the first prompt, this thing has been generating pet selfies. Okay, let's see. Okay, we've got to do something here. So wait, when a selfie is generated, jump to the top of the page. Also, set a max height on images that matches the customize your pet selfie pane so that vertical images aren't massively tall and require you to scroll to see them all. Also, change the aspect ratio name vertical to tall. Let's just do that for now. The way that I am prompting this right now is bad. So again, use me as the way not to do shit. You can do it better. Ideally, what you do is you generate your little app, you then fully test it, and you take little notes, right? And you compile your bug list off to the side, and then you compile your ideas. And rather than doing it ad hoc, like 2 or 3 little unrelated ideas, like, look at your things and put together like a long list of, here's all of the bugs I found. Please go fix them all. Because you burn way more credits doing it the way I'm doing it right now. The other thing that you can do in Lovable, which I haven't really done yet, is you can go into chat mode, and it doesn't burn as many credits because you're not actually generating code. You can also edit the front end. Like, if I go edit right here, I can go in and I can change, this color if I want to some other color. So there's all sorts of shit that you can do in there. Okay, this is good. Okay, so this generated this. We're going to save this to the, wait, let's see the gallery. Okay, saves it to the gallery. We're going to see the gallery. That jumps us down here. All right, let's shrink that. Okay, so it goes to 3, then it goes to 4. Okay, that's nice. That works nice. That's good. There's our pet selfie. It's not massive. Okay. That's really good. Let's go wide. We're going to go. Oh, we still have the. Okay. Still have the bug where the drop down menus are blank after generating a selfie. Okay. We're getting there. This is almost a publishable site at this point, I would think. We're getting pretty close. Still to talk about the Chroma Awards. So if you go to the AI Salon and go to, there's a competitions space. Go look at the Chroma Awards. I uploaded the To Kill You for $1 video. I think I showed that last night, didn't I? Wait, what's today? Today's Monday. Didn't I show that Friday, or did I finish that this weekend? Maybe I finished that this weekend. I'll show you the video I uploaded to the Chroma Awards. But if you haven't applied for the Chroma Awards, you should. Okay, so now good. This is good. Can I still get in here and edit? No, I can't. Okay, this is a good example of a shitty bug where it fixed one thing and then broke another thing. Now you made it so that the fields are no longer editable. They should be nice and big fonts and easy to read like they are now. But I should be, damn it, should be able to edit the fields manually, except for output format. Okay. Everybody having fun. This is cool. This is you understand what's happening here, right? We're vibe coding up a fucking storm. What do they call that where they put like a blurred version of the same image zoomed in behind it? Anybody know what that's called? Greetings from Times Square, New York, Champy. That's so good. Depth of field? No, it's not called depth of field. Composite? Yeah, sort of. Once the bugs are fixed, can you tell her to give you all the directions to create a functional app? Tell who? Lovable? I don't know. Maybe. It is a background, Mr. IT, but it's a specific thing. It's not parallax, but it's like you're zoomed in and blurred and usually desaturated. What did I just ask it to do? Make these editable. But see now. Okay. We are in a horrible loop here. Now the fields are editable, but the options are missing again. Do better. Let's add a different picture here. Is that the same one? I think that's the same one. Ah, Lordy. All right. While this is all doing this, all right. Things are happening here, people. Things are happening. Oh, that's a great photo. I came up with. Wait. Oh, there we go. Okay. I came. Look at that picture of him. Isn't that great? Wide, tall. All right, that's going to be fascinating to see if the tall one gets all chopped off. All right, well, this is fine. Underwater coral reef. Oh, but now clicking on them. Oh, this is so buggy now. Now clicking on them doesn't release the window. Jesus Christ. Generate pet selfie. Okay. Now you have the pull down menu as a separate interface button, and the really? All right. Now you have the pull down menu as separate, and the menu doesn't release when I click on it. Man, get a fucking muffler on that thing. Remember, you do have a rollback feature in Lovable. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to have it not be quite as frustrating. Wait, did I make a square image there? No, I made a tall one. Why did it do it as a square image on a white background? Let me generate another one. Okay, yeah, see, now it did it right. Okay, that's fine. Great. All right, it's editing our menus. And then we should do a, let's see, fix. Now when you click on a drop down, it should be right. It's remembering all our shit, which is cool. Reload. Ancient Roman Colosseum. Astronaut helmet. Wide. Generate pet selfie. Heavy grass mowing at night. Yeah, I don't know what that was. That was someone riding like a. It was definitely like a lawnmower engine on a on a two-wheeled vehicle. Okay, so it jumped us to the top. That's great. So these, okay, that's good. That's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. So we're going to do save, show the gallery, jumps you down there. Down share, we haven't checked that. Failed to share image. Okay. The share button doesn't call the native share function. And then let's change redo to roll the dice with a dice icon that randomly randomly chooses a, what's it called? Location and outfit. Use AI to create locations and outfits that are not on the pick list. This is an Easter egg. A little Easter egg for to delight our users. That's a cool little Easter egg. That if you hit roll the dice, you get new suggestions. Look at Champion, that fucking bowl. Let's save that to the gallery if we haven't. We haven't. Save. That's so cute. That's so cute, Champy. What? Why you being such a little wiener? Huh? Why are you being such a little wiener dog? All right. Did it do it? Nope, still editing. Roll dice. Bang. Failed to generate a creative combo. Roll dice. Oh, maybe it's still editing it. I have no patience. It fixed the button. I'm like, it's good to go. All right, let's reload our interface here. Okay, so we're gonna take this. We're gonna go. Okay, I hate that thing. Yeah, but it's getting to be time. Space station window, astronaut helmet, tall, generate selfie. I mean, other than the little frustration with the pull down menus, and that's a decently complicated thing. I'm probably not explaining it very well. There's your pet selfie. That's very cute, except he doesn't have a body. Now, if I say roll dice, rolling the dice, new creative combo ready. Is it generating it? No. Okay. When I say roll dice, I don't need to see the visual update. You should just submit the generation. Right now it tells me it made a combo, but then doesn't generate anything. All right. That should be fine. We should fix this. I'm probably going to blow out all my Lovable credits making this stupid app. But how cool is this with the little gallery? Come on, man. All right. And on the Zoom page, we should have share. Oh, also share didn't work, did it? Right. Okay. So those have got to be fixed. So let's see. The share button doesn't work. It should call the native OS share pane. What's that called? Share pane. Also, when I zoom into an image, I should have download and share options in that window. All right, are we good? Let's see what it did here. Okay, so that's going to go do that. So now we need to make a square's fine. Meh, meh, meh. What's wrong, Champy? You a good boy? You a good boy? What? Yeah. You a good little dogger? Pet selfie generated. All right, greetings from Times Square, Champy. It's cheese o'clock. Yeah, it is. Rolling the dice. Okay, generating your surprise selfie. Come on. I'm getting no surprise. Oh, there's our surprise selfie. We got a mermaid. We got an amputated champy. He doesn't look very happy there because we took his legs. Oh my god, that's cute. Okay, so that's gonna make us random selfies. That's cool. Oh, let's see. When generating, we need an animated overlay. Wait, well, we don't. Screw it. Share. Failed to share image. Sharing button still broken. Downloading works. It's a PNG. Let's go make sure that they're actually downloading. They are. We gotta save the amputee. Champutee, the champutee. Too much acid in high school, Champy. I see the issue. The web share API is throwing a permission error. Since this is a capacitor app, we need to use capacitor's native share plugin instead. Let's fix both buttons instead. Oh, look what it did there. Nice. Download, that works. Great. All right, let's see. Fix the share button. Share. Failed to share. Click the, so let's reload it and just make sure. Oh. Wait, we don't need this, do we? Sharing still broken. Can't you just call the operating system share panel rather than what you're doing now? Champy's tired from all the traveling. Greetings from space station window. I'll check the console logs. Here, let's roll the dice. Let's get another. Here, we'll save him. Let's see if it saved. Oh, did it? Selfie saved to gallery. That worked. Share. Image downloaded. No, that's not right. Share. All right. I'll fix this later. Maybe we'll fix this tomorrow or something like that. All right. I'm going to get out of here. So I put out a so I'm going to leave you on this tonight. I came up with a little catchphrase tonight that I'm really happy with, or not tonight, this morning, and then I made a video of it on TikTok. So if you haven't seen it on TikTok, go check out my latest TikTok video, and it's AI your why. And what AI your why means is what are you all about? What's your why? What's your purpose? Who are you trying to do something for? AI your why. Like, think about who you are and what you want. That's what should be going into your prompt. If you put your why into your prompt will generate results that are relevant to you. AI your why. So think about that every time you're interacting with AI. If you're doing it as this kind of cold, separate thing from you, I'm just going to put in a prompt and get out an answer. Shift that AI your why. Think about who you are and what you want, and do it from your point of view, and your results will improve pretty dramatically. So I was pretty happy with that. Trying to think if I want to publish this, preview it on the web. Let's see. We are previewed. Okay, publish. Pet Selfie Pal. I don't want Pet Selfie Pal. I don't like Pet Selfie Pal. Oh, edit. So pet selfie.lovable.app. URL successfully updated. Yeah, that's good. All right. Icon and title. Add icon. No. One warning. Yeah, I'm not going to publish it tonight. I've got to go fix my bug in that other app, my Supabase hack or whatever the fuck happened. All right. Hopefully you're playing along and you made your own pet selfie maker. All right, everybody. I'm going to get out of here. Tomorrow night's just a regular Tuesday, so I'll see you at 8 o'clock. It's almost like Champion knows that he's the center of our entertainment for tonight, and he's getting pissed. Don't you get charged for API use if it's public? Yeah, you do, actually. So that's the other reason I'm kind of hesitating, Digital Gods. At the point at which they put the ability to charge for a website, like if I could do $5 a month for this thing, that would be fun. But like right now, it's just going to cost me money to put it out there. So yeah. So anyway, there's a bunch of shit I would do to fix this too. Like I'm going to kill this title. I don't think we need it. We've got it twice, right? We've got it up here and we've got it down there. So we'll just start the site right there. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Cool. Gareve. Peace out, good people. I will see you tomorrow. All right. Have a good night. Bye.